Okay, so before we start, I'm gonna flip this to DEFCON 3 and say stop right there. If you, yes, you, do not know anything about this movie, pause this video, go watch it, and then come back. Seriously, go do it. Otherwise, you have my permission to watch this, because Companion, undoubtedly, would be best enjoyed if you go in completely blind. Okay, you staying? Cool. If you're still here, you would know that Companion is about some friends that camp out in this rich dude's house, and Josh, played by Jack Quaid, brings along his AI robot girlfriend Iris, played by Sophie Thatcher, who is an android solely designed for companionship, whatever way you swing it. I'm not going to waste any time here, okay? You heard my intro, this movie is great. This is one of those films you walk out of and say, wait a second. Movies can be that good of a time? It earns that feeling by making a critical choice, the correct choice in building this story. A choice you don't see much in cinema these days, which is this is almost entirely told from Iris's perspective, from the robot's point of view, in such an empathizing way. We see the events of Companion unfold from someone programmed to love this person, which brings so much internal and external conflict to these characters. Okay, so for example, there's a scene where Josh is basically mad at Iris, and Josh is just talking to her like anything other than a human being. He may as well be talking to a rock, but with even less sympathy. But we get all this from Iris's perspective, seeing someone she literally cannot help but adore and worship, talk to her like she is nothing. This is prevalent throughout most of the film and is emotionally gripping each time it occurs. But the movie doesn't just hit that nail on the head. It fits all of this in a super fun, brisk, and occasionally comedic runtime. Okay, gonna be super old right now, but remember playing Super Mario Galaxy? Okay, hold on, don't go, just hear me out. You know how in Super Mario Galaxy, you go from one level to another, and every single time you do, the game throws this fun, new, unique idea at you to keep you hooked. Like 1 minute you're a bumblebee and the next you're crying in the living room to your mom because you can't beat this damn penguin in a race. Seriously, what the hell was that? Companion is the same way, but instead of going from level to stupid penguin slide level, its transition from scene to scene is just another excuse to throw this cool new idea at you, constantly being playful with its premise of a programmed love interest. I won't give specific examples to not spoil anything, but these ideas for how people interact with Iris and the things that she can do had me reacting on a range from that's cool to this movie had to have just written itself. It so naturally falls into its best ideas and then so naturally presents them to you. It's like the antithesis to my Wolfman review, where that movie had great ideas and poor execution. Companion has great ideas and even better execution. These ideas play into a surprising amount of comedy in Companion as well. Usually I just nose exhale at comedies unless I've had one too many espresso martinis, but here I was fully laughing at some parts. There's not a single person involved here that isn't having fun. The actors, this script, the camera even, they all know exactly when to let the silliness of this premise come through, and then we all laugh about it, but also when to get serious and make sure you know what this film is trying to say. You go from laugh to damn so quickly in this hour and a half that you just love the ride this movie takes you on. There are a couple of things that keep itching at me though, that prevent this movie from fully getting the coveted certified coffee cup gold star, mainly being two things. Number one is this movie's first 20 minutes. On first viewing, you will be bored for those. Even if you know what this film is about, you just sit there like this, thinking, who are these people? Why do I care? None of them seem to be friends, so why would they even stay in this cabin together, etc, etc. Companion certainly earns your trust after that, but you have to freely give that trust over to it for a while first. You may say, sir, that's really not that long of a time for a slow burn opening, and I sort of agree, but when your film is 97 minutes long, and the first 20 are a slog, that's still a pretty big piece of the pie. Secondly, and let's do the spoiler-free version of this, okay? Let's say a character can't, I don't know, do a backflip. The whole movie they can't do a backflip. Then at the end of the movie, the character's friend says, if you don't do a backflip, we are all going to die for whatever reason. Then the character goes off screen for a hot second, comes back and says, no problem, I can do a backflip now. Watch this. boom, happy ending. Yeah, this movie basically does that, and it was annoying since the rest of the movie is just so good. Because yeah, Companion is very, very good. It gave me the same feeling I had when watching Terminator for the first time. Something that just feels fresh and innovative and plain old fun, and is definitely going to be on my watch list repeatedly. And you should watch it. You should grab a bunch of non-chronically online friends who know nothing about this movie and then make them watch it. And I highly suggest you and your friends go watch it in theaters. But what did you think of Companion? Or what movies did you go into knowing nothing about them and then came out loving? And if you enjoyed this video, definitely click like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel to bring you more movie reviews and discussions. Thank you for watching, go watch some movies, and I will see you next time.